Yo, hey, hi, hello everybody, what's up? It's Nathan the Canadian Sped here, and anyway, hi, it's my hand. Anyway, today we're gonna be playing Donkey Kong Country for a Super Nintendo. As you guys can see right here, here's my actual Super Nintendo. I own the game, and it's plugged in even. Plugged in, bam, and yeah, I have this like converter rig right here, which like goes into the TV using HDMI. Anyway, we're gonna turn this bad boy on, and now just play. Wait a couple seconds. Anyway, you guys may be wondering, oh hey, why aren't you playing the Nintendo Switch Online? Because I don't feel like cheating. Because yeah, again, I've played it a couple times on this Switch Online, but it always feels like I'm cheating. Because low key, man, I actually do not consider what's happening, alright? But yeah, low key, guys, I honestly had an issue where I've been using the skip feature a lot, aka the rewind button, to help me. So here I am, no rewind button or anything, just me playing on the original controller too, by the way. Here's my controller, by the way. It's the original Super Nintendo controller, by the way, for proof. Yeah. Because, yeah, I got no modified controllers, just pure original stuff. Anyway, I'm gonna pause for a few seconds. Actually, yeah, I think they're unpaused, actually. I think they're unpaused. Oh, whatever. Alright, I'm just gonna pick up my drink, which I have right here. And now let's get to monkey stuff. Hip hip hooray. Alright. I'll probably make this into a series, by the way, because I've done basically all the Donkey Kong games I want to play. Anyway, I have to do a classic and check out the Horde, obviously, because why not? Oh yeah, by the way, for the longest time, I was also playing the Switch Online version for the longest time, because I didn't even own this game for the longest time, but I picked it up earlier this year. I'd say I'd say earlier this year I picked it up, which is honestly kind of cool. Right, anyway. Now that I own this game, it feels like really cool to play, but the problem with owning a game is that there's always a chance it could break any second and cause a crash or whatever any time, which kind of sucks. But yeah, we're just hoping that there's no crashes today. We're just hoping that there's no crashes, because if there's a crash, I'm gonna be pissed probably. But yeah, I just didn't own this game for a while, and now I actually own it, so I can't cheat or anything. Also, I just died because yeah, I was talking too much. Oh yeah. By the way, we may get a couple game overs on this, by the way. But yeah, as I keep playing, we may get a couple game overs. Also, we're not going 100% this game. We're just gonna beat the story mode, which is everything but the hidden levels, right? We get secret levels unless I unlock them on accident, and then yeah, same as the other two Donkey Kong Country games I played, which was Tropical Freeze and HD. Playlist listed above. Playlist listed in my YouTube channel, by the way. I don't say above, I don't know why. Because it's not listed above, it's listed on my channel. So go check those playlists out, and yeah. And yeah, enjoy the video, I guess, of me playing this right now. Anyway, we're probably going to be playing the first two worlds, honestly. And no way, that's going to be it for today. Just the first two worlds, nothing special. Also, just like at first, the other two Donkey Kong Country games I beat, I'm not going to be doing the, all Kong thing, but, all Kong, Larry Skate thing. But yeah, if I collect them, I collect them, but if I don't, I don't. But yeah, it just depends if I feel like collecting them or not, or if I know where they are. Anyway, alright, that's the rules for, today's video, which also I'm gonna be pulling for the rest of the series, probably. Anyway, Ropey Rescue, I believe I said, right? Yeah, I believe I said Ropey Rescue, which is weird, because I don't know why it says that. Also, more proof that I'm, actually playing this is, honestly, is just, the noises you can hear occasionally from my controller. And, by the way, yeah, not I don't play my reviews, but, I mean it as in, with it, the original controller video, with the original controller is what I meant by proof I'm playing this, right? Because, yeah, with the original controller, it makes a big difference, right? Because, it's what it was meant to be played on, right? What I'm saying, right? And also what it was designed for. Instead, of, the Switch, controller and, all that. Because that way, yes, they're playable on other stuff, it's just this way it was meant for, like, you know, it was to be on this. Also, I can't even imagine doing this on computer, because, like, the computer would suck, especially on the original controller, would suck to map out, probably, and figure out. Also, wait, my friend is really into, like, just, like, is, really into, like, pirating the games, but, like, here's the thing, right? I like the games because, like, they look cool to own in your collection, and also, it just proves you, like, actually own them instead of, like, you know, like, playing it on, like, some, like, knockoff console, or, like, you know, on PC or whatever. But yeah, I actually own these, yippee. Okay, also that level was Ropey Rampage, right. I may have said the wrong thing. Anyway, let's skip Cranky and go to Reptile Rumble, alright? Oh yeah, by the way, yes, I'm considering this to be part of the first world, but, well, yeah. We're probably gonna be going up until, like, an hour point, so yeah, maybe we might even get into the third world, maybe. Yeah, again, I don't know how far into the third world, but yeah, we might get into there. Depending on, like, how, like, far, like, we make it. And, basically, we're gonna be stopping where I last saved, basically. Which could be, like, who knows where. Because that way, saves happen at random times for worlds, I guess. Like, you know, in this game. Yeah, in the original, where, like, you know, like, you can't really, like, yes, there's a save system, which is cool. But, like, it doesn't, like, tell you, like, where in the road you're saved, really. Or like, if you can save, like, mid-level and just go into level, you probably can't. I believe in this game, right? On, like, a Switch one, which you can. You can just, like, stop and just go into any level you want. Also, I'm just gonna destroy those guys, don't mind them. Sorry for my voice, I'm trying to regain my voice back. My voice went through a rough patch the last few days, so I'm trying to, like, get it back. But let's just say it's the last time I recorded, it went through a rough patch, so sorry for my voice, guys. Yeah, again, I don't know why I'm apologizing, but I am. Also, I'm also collecting, like, all the culinary because they give 1-ups in this game, and, you know, I don't know if I can get any 1-ups with enough levels. Anyway, Coral Capers, the first war level. By the way, I don't know if I mentioned this, just like every other game I played in Donkey Kong Country series, but, let's just say that, yeah, again, just like the other two, the music is kind of, like, really, like, angelic, especially in this level in particular. And, like, you know, like, water levels in general in this game, like, have the most angelic music ever. And yes, you heard me right, water levels. Also, like, I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure my ears are plugged, which makes me sound weird when I speak, probably. Like, you know, when I'm listening to myself speak, right? Because, you know, you're obviously gonna sound weird if your ears are plugged, right? Now, yeah, anyway, we're just gonna go back to, like, the first... No, yeah, anyway, we're just gonna go back to, Donkey Kong here quickly, DK. I don't know why I did that, it was pretty dumb, alright, I think it just takes me back to the beginning, which I don't want. I want to get out this level and get on with it. Also, if I sound, like, rushed, it's because my ADHD meds I haven't taken in a while yet, like, honestly, but yeah, I haven't taken them in a few days. So I'm sorry if I sound rushed, but hey, I'm gonna be back on them soon, hopefully I sound alright after that, hopefully. DK is gone, but I don't really care. I still got, what's his name? This dude in Diddy. But yeah, I don't know a dolphin's name, but yeah, the dolphin adds an extra level of layer of hit, I guess. Which is important. I'd say it's pretty important if you ask me. No, anyway, alright. Wait, we need to find another DK barrel. Alright, yeah, here's one, alright? And now we're gonna switch. I'm gonna just switch to DK because I like him better. I don't know. Diddy isn't all not cool, I find. But yeah, the music in these games are just, like, fantastic. Also, yes, this is the new series I'm going to be doing from now on, is this, on the actual hardware. So, yeah, basically, alright, it, like, may not be, like, but yeah, also, it lets me use my Super Nintendo, which I like to use sometimes, by the way, because it's just cool to play them on the actual original consoles. Funky's Flights, right, I think I can save in here, right? I can save, right? My name's Funky Kong. Alright, cool. I'm just gonna like go like right here again. I don't know why I'm doing this, bro. I'm just doing it even much as I can, bro. Oh crap, oh crap. I flew to a level on accident. Oh crap, I didn't mean to do that. Well, whatever, all I have to do is beat this level, because I don't want to lose a life, so all I have to do is beat this. But yeah, I didn't mean to do that, by the way. I feel totally stupid for doing that. Also, there may not be a video, like, tomorrow. There may not be a video for the next little bit, starting tomorrow. Because I go back to my mother's, and she doesn't have the Super Nintendo I do with the games I do, right? Or at least the Super Nintendo I'm positive works, like, you know, because, yeah. I haven't gone to one of her house to work, and also I don't have this game, so either way I can't do it much with it, really. But I do have a NES there that works, so yeah, I might play Kirby's Adventure. And no, it's not the mini NES, it's like legit the actual NES. But yet again, it all depends if the TV bulb for the old setup is back. Because yet again, if that's back, then, you know, I can start 2 series at once. And, wait, I may even start using the Baby Toad channel again, just for, like, extra, like, you know, like, series that, like, aren't a part of the main series. Like, for example, this is the main series right now. But, wait, say I, like, you know, want to play Kirby, then, wait, I can have that as a series as well, you know, right? Anyway, we don't go Flunky's Fights, we ignore it. Brill Canyon. But yeah, basically, right, I think it's kind of cool that, like, you know, what's up here? Oh, there's a barrel. Okay, cool. Barrel 1, barrel 2, barrel 3, barrel 4. Jeez, how many barrels are there? Jeez. Anyway, alright, yeah, I was rambling, but, what was I rambling about? Oh yeah, I was rambling about how, Kirby's Adventure, right? So yeah, I'm gonna play on the original channel, which is the Baby Toad channel, so go subscribe to that channel if you haven't yet and you're watching this video, right? So you can actually like, play it. Like, see me play Kirby's Adventure, right? And yes, I'll have this and yes, I'll have the channel listed in the, description of this video, but yeah. But yeah. Oh crap. I died because I wasn't looking really. Also, something to note is that Kirby's, Adventure is a lot slower. And legs a lot compared to this game, so yeah, be prepared for slowness and legs, and maybe even a game freeze or two. Because yet again, just like this, it can crash at any moment. And you never even know it, and you have to like restart over again. Also, I don't know, but last time I did this, the game worked. Last time I played it, so yeah, I don't know, but yeah. It all depends if, like, you know, like, it still, like, turns on or not, like the NES, because, you know, I haven't used it in a bit, because, you know, obviously you have to, like, wait, like, you know, right? And, but yeah, obviously you have to, like, make sure it works, right? Before you do it. And yeah. I almost thought my Super Nintendo didn't work, but yeah, turns out it does. I was just being stupid, alright? Anyway, I'm Candy Kong, blah blah blah, alright? Yeah, so yeah. And oh yeah, but I have a TikTok, which is the same name as this channel, but with TT at the end instead of YT. And that way, I might be playing some like random games that aren't having videos on them there, so always be prepared. Anyway, we just beat the first boss of the first world, only 13 minutes in, so that means we're gonna make a lot of progress probably today. Because yeah, it only took like 13 minutes. Anyway, world 2. Linky's Walkway, I believe it says, right? Yeah. Let's get the K. Alright. Oh yeah, also, I didn't say like I wasn't gonna get all the DK layers, but I said I'm gonna get them if I feel like it, like, you know? Which means I'm gonna get the ones I know, and the ones I feel like getting, which could be like anything. But if I don't know where it is, like I don't see it, then, you know, I probably will ignore it. Anyway, we got the frog here, I don't know his name, but yeah. Maybe I'll learn it, because yet again, in this game, right, they have, like, every single thing. Also, the bonus rooms are in this game, too. So yeah, there's bonus rooms. These are fun, just like in the other ones. But yeah. Oh, crap. I may have moved a little bit, right? I may have moved. I probably shouldn't have done that, alright? Well, good thing I have a checkpoint right here. Anyway, let's go back to where we were, alright? Which is like right up here, I believe, right? Hey, well, know what? I can do the bonus room again. Maybe I won't be able to get the bomb roll, but maybe I won't be able to get the top roll, but like whatever. I'll still survive. More bananas equals more lives. Don't forget. Also, watch this, guys. I'm gonna leave him like doing nothing. Just watch this. His idle animations are like so like cool. Where like he puffs his chest like a monkey, bro. Like he's a monkey. But yeah, it's just cool. Also, something you can do is if DK dies, right, or Diddy dies, and you have the R1, right? So here's what can happen. So basically, yeah, you have like an extra jump when it happens. But yeah, you have to be careful. Anyway, right, here we go. Minecart Carnage. This level was hell the last time I played this. But I'm getting better at these levels, because, you know, obviously I played the other ones, and I feel unstoppable right now from playing the other Donkey Kong games, which seem a lot harder than this, probably. Okay, it just makes me feel unstoppable, like, you know, when I play really hard video games, or I actually beat them, right? See, look at this, alright? Well, yeah. Get me, like, a few years ago versus now, and well, yeah, I wouldn't have been able to do this a few years ago, probably. Or even, like, last time I played this, even. Okay, I got bonus, alright? Alright, don't mind me, I'm just gonna do a bonus here quickly, don't mind me, guys, alright? Oh yeah, by the way, there's actually 16 rooms in this here. You can swim into at random, I don't know why, but they're here. Anyway, the goal for this is to basically just get... Yeah, the goal for this is to basically get, like, as much of these little floating dolphin coins as you can. Because, yes, these count as extra lives. Alright, where's your bonus room? Crap. There has to be more bonus rooms, because that's like number 3, right? Anyway, alright, I'm just gonna go do this. Come on, let me in. Alright, here we go, number 2. Also, these bonus rooms are easier to collect, I find. I don't know why, but just easier to collect them. Maybe because they're in a smaller area, but I don't know. All combined, but yeah. Yeah, you know, these bonus rooms right here, they kind of feel like the, blue spheres from Sonic, if you get what I'm saying, right? Where, you know, sometimes they're easy, sometimes they're hard, depending on where you are, right, in the game, right? Anyway, I'm just gonna do this quickly, and bam! Here we go. I think it's like 2 lives worth. Yeah, there we go, 2 lives. Alright, and now, back to the minecart stage, which I think is starting us over, but whatever. But yeah, as I was saying, me like 2 years ago probably wouldn't have been able to do this. Maybe even like 1 year ago, maybe. And now I'm just a god at these games, basically, right? I won't be able to beat or do anything without cheating. Or like, you know, to read my future. Also, yes, I'm aware I've played Kirby on there before, but yeah. I used to, like, play more than one thing on my channels, so yeah, I get confused as, like, you know, like, what series to play, right? And, like, what, like, when I'm on. But since I actually have a channel, like, you know, and, like, both channels, right? Then I could just do, like, whatever series I'm on the one channel, right? And I'll do the other series later. But also, alright, I feel like the, Kirby series is gonna be a lot shorter than this, maybe. Maybe even longer, I don't even know. But yeah, it's either gonna be one or the other, shorter or longer. Also, yes, I died there, but to be fair, I was distracted. I got a little bit distracted, guys, alright? Remember, guys, don't get distracted. Oh crap. I'm on 1 hit, bro. I'm basically screwed, alright. Alright, I have to remember that there's an extra thing in there, right? There's an extra gremlin at the end, I have to remember that. Because, yeah, that could get me, right? Anyway. But yeah, if you guys have seen your videos, like the OG videos on these, I did, like, you know, where, I was doing the Switch Online stuff, right? You guys would notice that I'm dying a lot less than I did on, these levels when I played it back then. For like the first time ever. Alright, there we go. Also, that same as the rest of the levels, like, I'm dying a lot less on the rest of them as well. Bouncy Bonanza. Also, I'm gonna pause, but did they, like, really just hint at Donkey Kong Bonanza always like, years before? Like, bro, Donkey Kong Bonanza hinted in, like, 1993 or something like that. Maybe 91. I don't know when this game came out. All I know is sometime in the early 90s this came out. Could have been, like, anywhere from 1991 to 1995, alright? That's all I know for this game. But yeah, what I do know is this game is peak gaming. Also, Donkey Kong died because I touched a bee, which is, to be fair, I didn't know it was there. Oh, Bonanza. Alright, Bonanza. Okay, so alright, it's a very bad pun. Alright, cool. Good to note. I'm gonna take the wheel this time. Like the one meme, which is like God take the wheel or whatever. I don't know. I haven't seen that meme in a while, but yeah, whatever. Anyway, this level's cool because like the front and back drops are like really cool in this game. Like you know, because well, yeah, the front drop is the one that covers you, right? Meanwhile, the backdrop is the one in the background, obviously. But yeah, these look really cool in this level in particular. And a lot of these cave levels too, where you're mainly in the cave, right? Anyway, I forgot to do it, but whatever. I don't need it. I'll survive. Yo, get like right. Okay, what if we just get like right here? But like yeah, like I do admit that the front drops sometimes like block stuff, so you know I don't know where I'm going sometimes. But hey, it's better than nothing, am I right? Let's go in the secret room, because, you know, I have a lot to spare. Okay, we got the frog. Alright, cool. I don't know how I'd make that useful, but it sure is interesting. Froggy man, do your thing. Alright, I'm pretty sure once we go back with this dude, but I don't really care. Because, yeah, again, I'm just trying to get the game done, not focus on bonus rooms as much. Because, yeah, again, I think I focused on a lot of bonus rooms a lot more when I last played this, but yeah. Oh yeah, also, something I know about the frog is that he can take out the bees if you, like, bounce on them, like, right? Because normally you bounce on the bees and you can't, and it'll just hurt you, but yeah, on the frog, it takes them out, basically. Which I find insane, by the way. Also, yes, I'm damage boosting a little bit, because I can. Also saves me from dying, so yeah, to be fair, it's fair, you know, right, to damage boost and die, right? Stupidly. Alright, another bonus room. Here we go. Crap. No, crap. I didn't want to do that, bro. I didn't want to do that. Alright. Well, whatever. I'm at the end. There we go. To the end. Okay, what's the next one? Okay, stop and go station. Alright, I remember this one being a little bit of a hassle, to be honest. Just a little, like, bad. But yeah, when I last did a video on these, right, it felt like forever ago, which is weird. Because, like, in, like, reality, right, like, I'm making, like, a lot of progress in these videos. But, yeah, it feels like I just, you know, like, was, like, a lot longer on the original videos, which just feels, like, strange. Because, well, yeah, I just felt like the original videos were a lot longer in this, and I made, like, a lot less progress on the original videos. But to be fair, this is only the beginning game, which is a lot easier, by the way, than the other game. But yeah, the beginning game is, like, so much easier. Now, I'm just gonna sneak through here, don't mind me. Or not. Okay, I'm not gonna sneak through there, actually. Don't mind me. You don't want me, I'm just gonna, like, push this. Don't mind me, alright. Like, do that. Got that. Alright, got it. And now, what we have to do is we have to make up this. Wait, right here, like this. Get the end, because why not? And now we have to wait on this. Alright, wait. Holy crap, I almost didn't dodge that. Alright, well, here we go. Damn, alright, damn, dudes, hurry up. Alright, I bet that I can just, like, really go like this. Alright, damage boost, there we go. Also, yeah, a lot of these dyings I did were because I was too embarrassed to, like, you know, just go back last time. And now that I actually can go back, also, that's Donkey Kong's girlfriend, which is why I didn't let the kiss reach Diddy. Anyway, here we go. I think it's boss time. Milestone Mayhem. I mean, no, Millstone. Alright. Actually, no, this isn't boss time yet. Alright, boss time is after this, I believe. Alright. But now, before us, we have this level here. Alright, here we go. But yeah, what I do remember is that a lot of these levels in the like, later game are really unforgiving. Meanwhile, these, like, first couple levels here are actually, like, fantastic. Alright, here we go. We're using that bounce technique I told you guys about, right? Anyway, I don't know what I did, but I failed it apparently, and now Diddy's mad you stomping his hat. And whatever. Yeah, yes, we just TNT'd that guy. We had no reason to, but yeah, we're doing it anyway, alright? No reason to do that, other than just to show off, and I did it anyway, just because I felt like it. And now, instantly switch to Donkey Kong again. But yeah, once I, like, bring back the, old channel again, it'll feel like, you know, like, older times, you know, right? Where, like, but yeah, back to, like, the older times, which will be, like, really weird, but also kind of not. Also, I messed up the jump thing, by the way. I meant to jump on the one platform, so that's why I died, but yeah. Didn't mean to die there. It just was an accident. And also, yeah, all of my deaths are accidental unless they aren't, in which I'll probably say, but yeah. Usually for the accidental stuff, I'll list a reason usually as to like why I mean to die. But yeah, in the real deaths, like they're real, like, you know, and you can also see me get mad in real deaths sometimes, you know, because they're real, and, you know, they'll piss you off, which is fair. Pisses me off even sometimes. No, anyway, alright, right, it wants me to go like this, right? Come on, come on, come on. Alright, there we go. Almost done. I'm gonna take that dude out, because why not? I feel like it. God damn it. Okay. Alright, I should have just done like a spin, but no, I decided to jump for some reason. I don't know. Kinda stupid of me. Anyway. Just gonna sneak right past you if you don't mind, alright? And now. Snake 1, Snake 2, done. Can't go up there because, yeah, I didn't take a tire with me, right? 1, 2, 3. 3 snakes gone. Also, I'm probably gonna be going to bath for this video because I feel like it, but yeah. DK Braille time, right? DK Braille time, alright, here we go. Don't go up there just yet, alright? This, blah blah blah. Lamau, I took damage, Lamau. I didn't mean to do it, alright? Okay, turns out I didn't even take damage when that happened, alright? I thought I'd take damage. Turns out I was wrong. Oh crap, oh crap. Crap, 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 crap. Oh yeah, by the way, after this is done, I might switch to DK, country 2. Or I'll be doing DK64, which is a little more difficult, because I don't know where I'm going half the time. Anyway, let's go into Cranky's for the first time, because why not? Okay, yeah, let's go in. I actually skipped it. You're only just left. The crafty octopus corners. This croco, blah blah blah. I don't even care, right? Cranky, bye bye. Necky's nuts. Yes, I still laugh at that. Yes, I still laugh at the title, alright? It's stupid. Yeah, to be fair, a lot of these boss title and like a lot of these boss fight names are stupid, by the way. A lot of them are stupid, alright? So yeah. Alright, got him again. Got ya. Crap. I meant to hit him. And whatever. That happens. Alright, Necky's Nuts, take 2. Wow, that sounds like a porno, bro. That sounds like a porno. Like, yeah, saying take 2, it sounds like a porno, bro. I don't know why, it just does. Trust me, I'm not in the porn industry, bro. Trust me. And if I was, I'd make it public. Okay, I tell you guys to watch my videos and, like, stuff, but I'm not. As of right now, at least, you know? But yeah, like I promised you guys, if I ever did, I'd make you guys, like, I'd probably, like, get you guys to, like, view my things, and I'd be like, oh yeah, watch my videos, bro. And, you know, I'd probably post some, like, really, like, secret videos, like, you know, or, like, not secret, but, you know, like, revealing videos too, probably, but yeah, none of that stuff right now, hopefully never. Oh yeah, by the way, also, wait a minute, if I was in the porn industry, and, like, I wasn't doing what I just said, I'd probably do it under an alias or whatever. And maybe put on my voice a little different, and then, you know, you guys would never know, but yeah. Vine Valley. Alright, here we go. Next. Yeah, anyway, I'm sorry for that, but yeah, it was a little, weird. Anyway, Vulture Culture. Alright, this is one of the levels that uses the forest setting, which I like. It looks kind of cool. The forest in this game, you know, is sitting right here, but yeah. Looks like so cool. Anyway, this is where the game kind of starts to take a little shift in its hardness, by the way. Because, yeah, oops, I mean difficulty, but yeah, it takes a little shift in difficulty starting around this point. But trust me, I feel undefeated and ready for anything at this point, too. So yeah, I really feel undefeated. Because yet again, right, I got a little cocky and I will admit it, but yeah, I've been feeling like kind of like cocky with my gameplay skills. Ever since I managed to like, you know, like beat those games like whatnot. But trust me guys, I will be failing a lot more in the next level. In the next one, I'll probably failing a lot more probably. And well yeah, I was right? We made it to 3 worlds, I was right. And anyway, yeah, again, like I said, I don't know how far I'd be making it today, but like hopefully we make it somewhat of like a little bit of a journey. And anyway, oh, I shot into the bee. That was dumb. Alright, I deserve that. Anyway, Vulture Culture, alright. Here we go. Right. Damn, bro, fire already, will ya? That's what you guys are probably thinking, is like, damn, bro, just fire it already. Anyway, yeah, I don't know. I was probably just being stupid. But yeah, here we go. Vulture Culture Take 2. Oh crap. Yeah, the only time you can't use the jump is if, like, say, like, you, like, go off the edge. Because, yeah, that means you both die at the same time, but it also means you don't lose your other partner when you die, which I guess is kind of cool. But yeah, that's why I consider stupid deaths, is like, you know, the ones where you, like, go off the edge on accident, like I do sometimes, you know, right? I use that barrel to shield against those two dudes, alright, and now, bam, bounce off that Neki, I think that's her name, right? Don't be stupid, don't do what I did last time, alright, there I go. Alright gang, I'm almost done this level probably. Oh yeah, also his levels get a lot longer from this point on, so yeah, as you guys can tell. Like, any other level I'd be probably done this by now, but yeah. Yeah, again, levels get done longer, like, you know. Yeah, a lot longer. Alright, I don't know how far we're gonna make it, like I said, but like, maybe we'll get, like, first 4 worlds down, maybe. Or, like, at least reach the 4th world, like, I don't even know. Alright, I'm just gonna use this dude to, like, bounce up here and get this bonus, because I feel like it. Oh, alright. Oh, okay, sorry, yeah, alright, I figured out what I'm supposed to do, or what I was supposed to do. Alright, so I was supposed to, basically I was supposed to, just get, like, the, DK 1 by 1, and lay a stop in the right position to spell Kong, I believe, right? Some more Braille madness, blah blah blah. Also, yeah, people thought Minecraft Carnage. Yeah, yes, I must say college, but yeah, people thought Minecraft Carnage was one of the hardest levels in the game. Turns out it's not even that hard, really. It just takes a little bit to get used to. And, like, you know, it depends if you're your average gamer or not. Because, you know, average gamers don't play stuff like DK much. They usually just play, like, you know, like games which aren't as hard, like, you know. Or that aren't platformers, like, you know, the average gamer, right? But, you know, I like platforming in DKs, you know. Yeah, I do it. Also, I shot really, damn. Treetop, whatever it said, I don't know, town, I believe, right? Or Tawn, I don't know, something like that. Okay, sorry, I don't shoot early, alright, I shoot at the right time, and now, here we go. Alright, there we go. 1, 2, 3, bam. I'm also sorry if I sound exhausted, it's probably because I am. My sleep hasn't been so good the last 2 days. So I've been trying to make up to it, but you know, whatever. Okay. Same thing as my mistakes. It's probably due to me being sleep deprived, whatever. But yeah, I promised myself I would sleep tonight, definitely, and like, you know, like, do this at a decent time, which is why I'm doing it at 11:30. I mean at 11, because yeah, now it's 11:30, right? So I started around 11. Okay, I started around 11, so yeah, like, you know, I said like, oh hey, do this a decent time, blah blah, get some sleep, right, you know? Or like, you know, also, yeah, did you guys see Diddy at the, like, last two, like, things where I was into that first barrel there, right? It looked kind of weird. But I'm pretty sure my ears are plugged, which means I could have an infection soon, because, you know, my ear canals, fun fact, my ear canals are very tiny. Tinier than it's supposed to be, apparently, but I don't really know about that, but yeah. They're tiny and they get stuff trapped in them easy, so yeah, sometimes they get ear infections, but whatever. Life happens, you know, right? Anyway. But yeah, as you guys can tell, getting more difficult as I'm dying a lot more, right? Like, you know, in this game, obviously. Oh crap. Okay, good to know that bro is there. Okay, yeah, good to know I can't die on this section. Bruh, it won't let me die. I mean, okay, I can die right there, but I don't die on the other. Alright, and whatever. I'm just not gonna question it. Alright, I better not die as much, because, you know, I'm only gonna have some lives if I die. I'm only gonna have so many lives, which I don't want, by the way. You want your lives to be as stacked as possible in games like these, you know, because they're hard, right? Oh crap. Yeah, I reckon what I just said. It was pretty darn stupid, because I died as soon as I said I'm not gonna die, bruh. And as soon as I explained why, I instantly died, but yeah. I feel pretty stupid right now. Anyway, alright, now here I go. I'm not gonna fail anymore. I'm actually gonna get this done right, you know? Where I'm supposed to, right? Anyway, here I go. Bam, bam, bam. Oh my god, I actually made it? No way. Let's get these dudes all out of the way. Oh, okay. I was supposed to time that. Alright, good to know. I remember it now. Good to know. Yeah, again, these games are based off memory or trial and error. Like, you know, say, like, you play a little bit of this game, right? Or you did it, like, a long time ago, but you're probably gonna, like, complete it, you know? Again, if I cheating or whatever, it either remembers on memory or, like, trial and error, like I just said, for, like, reliance, like, you know? And reliance is what you rely on to, like, get this game done, right? Like, you know, typically. Crap. Okay, I might be stuck doing this for a little bit right now. Okay, we did it. Alright, good to know. We did it. Oh crap, I did that a little bit too early. Didn't mean for it to be like that. Alright, now here we go. Crap, I didn't line it up again. Yeah. My mind goes a little bit faster than I'm supposed to sometimes. Anyway, we might reach our first game over at this point. Maybe. But yeah, whatever. I'm pretty sure game over sends you to the beginning of the world, I believe, and that's it, really. But, well, yeah, as long as I don't get too far in the world, I should be fine, like, you know. With game over, which I think I only got one level in for this round, right? So, you know, I'm definitely good for now. Oh my god, I almost didn't make that. Why do I keep throwing it prematurely? Like, but I keep doing that. But I'm giving myself the hour to, like, you know, just play this, because, you know, get myself in bed by 12. Anyway, right? Because, you know, that's a good idea, right? You know? Because, like, you know, stay up later than your average kid would, you know? Who is, like, you know... Who is, like, you know, like... born to, like, 12, like, whatever, but yeah. Because, yeah, when you reach, like, 13, 14, that's when a lot of kids, like to stay up a little later, but yeah. Unless you have strict parents, then, like, you know, you're forced into going to bed early anyway. But yeah, staying up a lot earlier than the average, like, kid does around those two ages, you know, and now. I keep doing that. Damn, I really keep doing that. Okay, I need to focus, bro. I need to focus on this. Stop yabbing and more focusing. And yes, I'm pretty sure that's a male drug to use for Simpsons, right? The focus on the finger winner. I think they made that up. But yeah, focusing really sounds like focusing, so if I make the reference, if you guys get that. Anyway, The Simpsons are in Fortnite, and I predate Fortnite, so, you know, I was watching The Simpsons growing up. And I know of him even before Fortnite, which is a fucking good thing, by the way. Alright, here I go, I'm gonna make that. Alright, there I go. Fuck. Sorry for swearing, I just don't know what the hell I'm doing. Oh my. I was so close. I could have landed that too, I could have. I just didn't land it for some reason, like, I don't know, I just didn't land that, so I just feel stupid. Alright, now here I go. The end of the level should be coming up here. But yeah, now that I have no reason to rewind, I don't feel as stressed, you know, doing this game, really. Yeah, again, same thing we'll be doing with Kirby's Adventure, right? But here's the thing, I made it a crash glitch, which is like, you know, when you get, like, crashed like a billion times, basically, which I find pretty useful. But it gives you a lot of time to use the crash ability, as long as you don't lose it, I believe. It's still a condition. You don't have it knocked out yet, it's still a condition, I believe. And I'm pretty sure you also have to, like, redo it if, like, say, like, you know, like, you, like, turn off the game. I believe you have to, like, redo it, right? Because, like, I'm pretty sure it only lasts until you game over, or, like, you give up, right? Playing for the day. Also, yeah, I need to, like, really haul butt in this game right now, because, you know, yeah. Putting the tiredness in me, and then, like, not, like, you know, taking my ADHD meds is really getting to me right now, right? So, yeah. I just gotta, like, you know, get through this and I go to bed. Easy as that, right? You know? But yeah, so easy, I could use my skills, probably. If, you know, say I was well rested enough. But, you know, I'm not well rested yet, so yeah. I almost got DK, I almost got him. Alright, here we go. Alright, one more try. One last try, guys. If I don't make this, I'm definitely, like, bad at the game, alright? Let's just say, my skills didn't pay off that I got from the other two games, bro. Which, by the other two games are hard as balls in some sections, by the way, so please be prepared for this to be harder as balls, because yeah, this game is pretty hard as well, I remember, when I first played through this, way back in the day. I believe I actually beat this, but yeah. The only reason I'm posting this on the new channel is because I already have a series on this on the old channel, I believe, so yeah, you know, might as well. Okay, to be honest, right, I had the, alright, never mind that, alright? I still have an extra shot. This was definitely not part of my plan. I was definitely not gonna say this was part of my plan, I definitely was gonna say it. But now, let's get back to the gaming, alright? Now here we are, gaming again with nobody. Over in my online community, which I guess is people watch my videos. And yes, typically it's gaming with friends, but I don't really have friends who play games that I do. I guess same ones. And, well, yeah, if they do, they pirate them, or, like, don't play them officially, so, you know, they don't like playing them with the actual consoles and the actual controllers, right? Or, like, you know, they both play Xbox and whatnot, and I don't really play Xbox. I run with Halo and COD occasionally. Anyway, first game over. Alright, let's see if I was right. Alright, I believe it goes to the end of for the first one in the world yet. Alright. Okay, sorry, last save point. Alright, pretty cool. Alright, so I guess I go until right here, which is not bad, because, you know, that's the end of the world, basically. Anyway, I'll be, like, right back. I'm just gonna stretch and get the cramps out. Because, yeah, in every single video, I always get cramps due to not moving as much. And one of my legs in one spot really gets to me sometimes. But yeah, well, here goes nothing, I guess, alright? Looking back, this game is like so pixelated, it's crazy. Especially a DK right here, not gonna lie. And yes, I'm referencing a DK on the menu select. I mean level select, but yeah. But after Donkey Kong Country 1 and 2, I don't know what I'm gonna be doing really. And yes, I know it's technically not Donkey Kong Country 2, it's Donkey Kong Country 2 Diddy Kong's Quest, or Diddy's Conquest, or whatever. But yeah, whatever. But I don't care. And that way, I would be playing the sequel games that happen in between the games, which is, Donkey Kong Land, but I don't have those games on Game Boy. And that way, yeah, even if I did have a Game Boy, it's hard to film on Game Boy, really, because, like, you know, you have to point it just right? Which kinda sucks. So anyway, we might just get this in the World Freedom, we might get it done, and then we're gonna stop for the day, probably. I mean, for the time being, but yeah. Once the TV bulb is in for the gaming room, I like to call it, my mom's, because I nicknamed it the game room, yeah, in the gaming room. Oh yeah, we're gonna start the Kirby's Adventure thing, alright, which will be nice. But yeah, until then, I guess I'm not gonna be uploading as much. Or I already wasn't, like, doing much, but also, Donkey Kong can do his toads, but Diddy can't. For some reason, Donkey Kong can, but Diddy can't. Yeah, I know I'm repeating myself, but yeah, I kind of said it all weird and distorted, like, you know, like, not distorted, but, you know, just, like, different. But here we are, oh boy. Playing the game I like, yippee, and love. But yeah, look, DK, fine, did it earlier, he couldn't. But yeah, whatever. All I have to do is make it past this level here, and then we're basically, like, set free, alright? Because, you know, after that it's just a boss, right? Which is not bad, but Necky's Nuts is a cool name now. They like to make fun of, because why not make fun of it, you know? It's a silly name for a boss, bro. Necky's Nuts, like, more like these nuts. Ha, got him. Yeah, I thought I'd make that joke. Laugh or cry, whatever. Do what you want. Because I'm not gonna stop making jokes like these, because, you know, even though it's dry humor, I don't care about what you guys think about my jokes, as long as I say jokes and just keep us funny, kinda, in my own way. Anyway, switch back. Also, yes, I'm knowing that I'm pretty sure that Diddy Kong is faster than DK, but I don't really care. Also, yes, I just risked my life like that again, because I felt like it. Anyway, yeah, it's totally just gonna ignore that, like, easily with ease, and anyway. Jump over this guy, don't go there, because, you know, I have nothing to, like, go on those with. And, well, bam. Level done, which means all I have to do is the boss. Necky's Nuts. Again. Because, yeah, I got game over. But, yeah, basically, right, it gets to your last save point, which means, right, I need to make it to, like, the thing. I don't think I gamed over, like, alright, in the last, Donkey Kong Country games, I don't think I gamed over it, or like if I only did once or twice. But this one could be a mixed bag, because, like, you know, this game is, like, indefinitely harder than that, probably, in those games, so yeah. But it also depends on my lives I grind out bananas, so yeah. And Donkey Kong complete, anyway, right. Vibe Valley, which is world free, alright, here we go again. Vulture Culture, again, why not? And it's the level we just did. But anyway. But yeah, I may have to stop, but wait, when I say stop here, I don't actually mean it this time around, because, you know, I can only stop where, you know, the last save was, which is Candy Save Point, in this case, right? And hopefully it'll be the next Candy Save Point that I have, like, you know, to save at. Yes, I just got a thing and forgot, because I was just talking about, like, saving in lives, right? And then, yeah, I just died. I don't know. I didn't plan for that. Yet again, my brain was doing instead of thinking, yet again, about what I'm doing, really. Alright, there we go, alright, there we go. Still got hit anyway, I don't really care. This is the part I failed at, because, yet again, thinking, not doing, which happens sometimes with me, you know, right? Because, yeah, my brain just runs way too fast like that. Also, I didn't know where to go and what happened on screen, so to be fair, I just did that on accident. Because I got excited about the opening, and yeah, I'm like, damn, what happened? But I was also thinking like, damn, what the hell is going on, bro? Now I know. Yeah, again, still no job. I don't know why I'm even saying this at this point, but yeah, it's still no job, which I hate. Yeah, alright, I'm actually safe to say that I'm actually good at where I'm at right now, you know, right? So yeah. How about I just game over, and then we, call it quits, alright? How about that? Because, yeah, I feel like finishing this early, as a matter of fact, right? Because, you know, only the first episode or whatever, not bad, right? And I already made enough progress in the game already, right? You know? But yeah, first 2 worlds basically done, you know? It's enough progress for the game. And now, the mystical sound of the game over menu. Oh boy, how fun. Now just gonna watch this, because we can. I don't know. Plus, it's mega cool. That's the old DK theme from, like, the arcade game or whatever. Followed by, Cranky foot tapping, I believe. I don't know what it's supposed to be. And then DK knocks him off and bam. Also, yeah, he's about to throw a bomb, by the way. DK, look out, bro. Also, DK's eyes in there are fantastic. And same as the screen right here, where it's just like that. Yeah, I know it's cheap in 90s, but you know. It's very cool. But anyway, well, yeah, I'm gonna go upload this right now. In like a minute or so, or less than a minute. And then, yeah, I'm gonna include the Baby Toad 2006 link. Or like I mentioned at least, for the channel, like, you know, with the @ symbol or whatever. Just so you guys can, like, know to, like, go there for the Kirby's Adventure videos once I get, you know, the, extra thing back. Let me just bulb for the TV, but yeah. Basically, alright, my mom was doing stuff, and, well, yeah, she was searching in town, and she couldn't find it. So, yeah, I guess I have to go I guess it has to be online. But do I have the money for it? No, I do not, so my mom will have to pay for it, which is alright, but, like, whatever. Just feels like, you know, like I'm being stupid, I'm using my parents' money, but, yeah, I had no choice. I have no job, what do you expect? But yeah, if I do have a job, I'd just be doing this as, like, much as I can and paying for things as much as I can. Anyway, good night, guys, and, well, yeah, I'll see you guys on the next one, which will be either part 2 to this, or on the Baby 2006 channel, revamped, which will have the old content on there still, because I feel like the old content is nice to preserve, really. I really do, by the way, but yeah. Time to add this to a new playlist, oh boy. Yeah, again, bye guys, see you guys next one, like, subscribe, and do all that other shit that they make you do, typical YouTubers.